Hey, Hype Educators and awesome parents. Yes, it has been a while since we last talked. You know why? Because life be lifing. But don't fret. Guess what? I am back, and I am back with so much information because you know what time it is? It's testing time. It is now time for state tests. Okay, it's not time just yet, but this is when we prepare so that we can get the best results, okay? So here I am, the Hype Educator, kicking off a 4-part series that's going to change the way that you prepare your students for state reading tests. Whether you're a teacher or a parent, this is your ultimate guide.
What? What?
Whether you're a teacher or a parent, this is your ultimate guide to help kids feel confident and ready to crush those exams. So let's start with what you need to expect on test day. This is a breakdown of everything you need to know about the test structure and those tricky reading skills they'll need to master. Okay, first things first, what does the test actually look like? For grades 3 through 5, the reading section usually includes 3 to 5 passages, both fiction and nonfiction. Think stories, informational articles, poems, and sometimes paired text where students compare two passages. Each passage is followed by a mix of multiple choice questions like finding the main idea, theme, or meaning of words, and short response questions where students have to explain their thinking. Now here's the challenge. Many students struggle because they're not just reading, they're analyzing, inferring, and finding evidence. That's why understanding these question types is so important. So let's talk about some common challenges that students tend to face. The first one is not understanding what the question is asking. Sometimes the wording can be a little tricky for them. The second one is rushing through the passage, and then they're missing key details. We got to teach them how to pace themselves and not rush. The third one is struggling to use evidence from the text. So they need to know how to do this to back up their answers. But don't worry, we will tackle all of these in this series. So how can teachers get their students test ready? Here are my top tips. So here we go. Tip number 1, use practice tests as teaching tools. Break them down to show students how to approach questions step by step. Number 2, teach students to annotate while reading. Show them how to underline key details, circle words they don't know, and jot them down quickly as notes. Tip number 3, build test-taking stamina. Start with short passages and gradually work up to full-length practice tests. And parents, I didn't forget about you. Here's how you can help at home. You can encourage nightly reading and let them choose their own books, the books that they love. But please mix it with some nonfiction. You want to balance it out. Another thing you can do is use everyday moments to build vocabulary. For example, while cooking or shopping, talk about new words and their meanings. If kids do not understand the words, if they don't know the vocabulary, they will not comprehend the text. And the last thing you can do is practice answering questions together. Ask them, why do you think this character did that? Or what's the main idea of this story? What's the theme of the story? These little moments, they add up. To make it easier, I've created a free, free, F-R-E-E, downloadable checklist of essential skills to focus on for each grade level. You can find the link in the description below and make sure to grab it so that you can help your scholar or your child at home succeed in their state testing. Now, this is just the beginning. In the next video, we're diving into specific reading skills students need to master to succeed. I'll share practical strategies for tackling main idea, context clues, inferences, and more. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So you better go ahead and subscribe now, guys. Subscribe, be a part of this community so you don't miss it, okay? Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's work together to set our students up for success. Remember, we're in this together because when they win, we win. All right? Stay hype. See you next time.